Okay, y'all. One of the adult entertainers, Sly Diggler, just did a interview on Vlad TV, y'all. And he said some interesting things. He said that, he used to party with, 50 Cent baby mama, Daphne, whatever her name is, and Diddy. And he said that, him and Diddy, would, take turns and stuff like this. And he said that Diddy is super duper tiny, y'all. Tiny, tiny. Okay? And it made me think, how in the world was Meek Mill making all that noise, y'all? So we about to talk about it, y'all. We are about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all, I don't know if you all saw the interview, but after I watched that interview, it is part one, I believe. Everybody that a lot of these guys in the industry deal with, they ain't got enough sense to throw. I just have to say that. If you are going to be a part of, these mingle tingle parties and this and that and that and this, why in the world would you put yourself out there to at least not protect yourself? If anything, why wouldn't you want to use something and you are dealing with people you have no idea, only thing you know is these people mingle tingle with a lot of other people. They get paid to. And they're, Diddy is allegedly flying them in from different states and stuff like that. And you don't know nothing about these people other than meeting them on, DMing them and talking to them, FaceTime or whatever. And then you meeting up with them and getting it in. And he said some really stuff, y'all. The main thing that he said that stuck out to me was Daphne. And it goes to show you that 50 Cent baby mama, I don't know what he was thinking. Outside of looking at her beauty, she ain't have no sense whatsoever. But this guy Sly, he said he mingled tingled with her quite a few times. And then around the time of her birthday, she wanted him to ask him, have he been tested or anything like that. Now, you'd have already been with him several times. And then around your birthday, you want to find out if he's been tested or, should you use something? When he said that, I was like, Lord have mercy. I can't believe how dumb these women are. Beautiful, but dumb as dirt. And I think this is how Diddy liked it. He liked to pick him. Beautiful and dumb. Didn't have enough sense to throw. Ain't had no screws at all, y'all. None whatsoever. And I think this is the main reason probably 50 Cent is mad. Because he possibly didn't want people to know how stupid she is. Y'all, I'm telling you, other than that, nothing else makes sense. 50 Cent is embarrassed that that's his baby mama. He didn't mind letting her be stupid and, on his watch. And long as he had the stupidity to himself or whatever. But when it became worldwide, nationwide, that this is what you chose as a baby mama? A nasty, trifling, beautiful woman. But disgusting, just down for whatever nasty thing came along that Diddy wanted her to do whatever, she was down with it. And I think this is what is bothering 50 Cent the most. It ain't that old puffy went and got his baby mama and turned her out and this and that and this. No. He did not want this to be put out there for the world to see. That this is the type of person that he went and had a baby with, y'all. And who has the baby, y'all? Do she still have the baby? Because if I was 50, I would get custody of my child. Ain't no way in the world I would even want my child around her. This chick is nasty, y'all. I ain't lying. She nasty. For real. How do you contact adult entertainers and get jiggy with it. Not even the first time she was with him, she didn't even bring up none of that stuff. Well, have you been tested? None of that. She didn't bring it up a thing. In this day and age, y'all. And the fact that he looked nasty, y'all. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. His clothes, is that... When I was looking at the interview, I was like, is that dirt on his clothes? Look at his pants. Or is this how it looks? That it looked like it's got that dirty look? Because I'm telling you, I was looking at the clothes like, I can't believe he came on the interview looking dirty like that. But that could be the design in the clothes. You know, they got, red stuff on the clothes. Look like somebody was in a crime scene. Now people buy clothes like that. So maybe this is a new thing that people buy stuff dirty. Look like he been crawling around on his knees or something. In his pants he got on for the interview. This is what she let Diddy talk her into. Because he had a big pack of whacker, y'all. And this guy said that him and Diddy would take turns. And Diddy would tell them what to do and this and that and that and this. He controlled the scene. And I don't know why. I just feel like Vlad and them is trying to make excuses for Diddy. Because he was like, well, now I see why, the way the interview went, it made it look like between Sly and Vlad that Diddy did all of this stuff to these women and stuff because he wanted to give them what he couldn't give them. And I said, Lord have mercy. This man is sick. That's why he did what he was doing. It ain't because, he couldn't give them a bigger pack of whackers. So he, come on now, y'all. There are so many women out here that's married to men that ain't got no big pack of whacker. And you don't see them little itty bitties running around saying, baby, let me go pick out somebody for you so they can take care of you because I can't. No, they just as jealous as the ones with the big pack of whacker. They don't want nobody touching their women. Diddy is nasty. And to be honest with you, I told y'all birds of a feather flock together because word on the street is, I don't know, be around them. But they said Jay-Z do the same thing. He liked to watch Beyonce with other men or women, whatever. Okay? They said he liked to watch too. This is something that him and Jay-Z is into. And it makes you wonder why Beyonce got mad about him cheating. If he watched you cheat on him, that word on the street is, and they said, Jay-Z got a big pack of whackers. So what's his excuse then? It makes this interview look like y'all just taking up for Diddy. Because if Jay-Z is into this type of stuff too, allegedly, and like to watch Beyonce with other men, then what's his excuse? He want to see her with men with small pack of whackers? Well, all he had to do was call up his partner Diddy and tell him to come on over. I can't stand when people try to make excuses for sick individuals that, y'all, out here doing all kind of just heinous stuff and they try to make excuses for it. Now let's get to the elephant in the room really, really quickly because I don't want to just, keep talking about this. But y'all remember, I was one of the first people that posted it up, the audio of Meek Mill and allegedly Meek Mill and Diddy. And y'all remember, Meek Mill was in a pool acting like, P Diddy had put it on him and he was sore and this and that and this. Which makes you wonder how, y'all. If he got 3 inches or less or whatever, okay? How in the world did he put it on Meek Mill and have Meek Mill going crazy in that room like that? Was he using something? He had to be. Because it wasn't Diddy stuff. So you mean to tell me he was using a strap to the arm when he was doing Meek Mill in like that? So he wanted to pretend like he had something when he didn't. So what do he get out of this? Fellas, please answer me. Because what do you get out of this if you using something else to go in? Do he like, make people be in pain? Is that what he likes? I don't know. I'm asking y'all because this is kind of weird to me. Because I thought that a man that like other men, I thought that that's where they get that's when they're going through the back door, they're getting their feelings from and their enjoyment from. That they enjoy, backdooring somebody. Okay? But if you are using something, or some kind of toy or whatever, to go through the back door, y'all, then what the heck you getting out of it? Y'all, let me know in the comment section, fellas, because y'all probably wouldn't know, because most of my people on here, they ain't going through the back door. But if y'all, let me know, please. If you do know, let me know, because I don't understand it. And why in the world would Meek Mill want to get hammered by a toy like that? And let somebody just, dog out his back door just for fun because they wasn't getting anything out of it. Make that make sense. And is this why, Meek Mill was dressed alike with Diddy? Because, he said he put in work. He told him when he walked past the pool, he said, you put in work. So what was that the work that he put in with the toy? That he could see how much he could take? And is this why they were dressed alike? Because he earned it. He earned the right for Diddy to take him shopping. Just like he asked, 50 Cent, I want to take you shopping. Is this why he took, 50 shopping? Because 50, my bad, Meek Mill shopping. Is this why he took him shopping? Because he took on that toy pack-a-whacker like no other. Because if Diddy had the one in there, I don't think Meek Mill probably would have been asleep. And look what Lil Rod said. Lil Rod said that he woke up and he was sore and this and that. How you gonna be sore off of three or less, y'all? I'm just asking. Did he get his enjoyment out of using some type of toy on them? And he had to, y'all. He had to. Other than that, they would not have been in the pain that people say that they were in. They were sore and all this stuff afterwards. It don't make no sense. Y'all let me know in the comment section, because I'm tripping. I'm trying to figure it out, because the way this guy was just talking, and Vlad say that the guy had a video of one of the parties. Because I guess Diddy grabbed the guy's phone and recorded it. So he had one of the little, Mingle Tingle parties sessions on his phone. So he said he never erased it, so he showed Vlad the video. Vlad said he watched it, and he said that Diddy was sitting over there, holding the pack-a-whacker, but you couldn't see it because his hand covered it. It was like, ball up a fist and put it over it, and you still couldn't see it. So it's tiny, tiny, whiny, y'all. So how in the world was Diddy doing any kind of damage to anybody? Unless he used something. Because I know there is a story out here from one of the people that was suing Diddy that he used a remote control. A remote control on one of the females. When he, did some things to her he wasn't supposed to have been doing. They said he used a remote control. So did he get mad? Because if he would have went in there and tried to, take it out on a cootie cat, he wasn't going to do nothing. It wasn't going to get nowhere. So this is why he grabbed the remote control. That's the closest thing that he could find, that he could just jab. Y'all, what is wrong with Diddy? And what is wrong with people that's defending him? They turned this interview to, this is why, okay, now I see why he had all of these adult entertainers to fly in, because he could give his girl everything. He got all the money in the world, but he couldn't, give her that. That's a lie, y'all. Everybody don't like huge pack-a-whackers. Some women like small pack-a-whackers, y'all, because they don't like pain. Some people like that. So this is just, it amazes me how they try to find any excuse to make Diddy seem like he ain't the monster that he is. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If you all saw the interview, if you don't want to see it, I understand. But yeah, it came across my little feed, so I went on and watched it, and I was like, wow, this is so. None of it makes. It just shows you just how stupid these women were, and she still is. She still is. She's enjoying her 15 minutes of fame. And she's using every bit of this to get more clients and all kind of stuff. She is, going all out right now. Maybe she's still working now. She get to keep her money to herself. I don't know. I mean, Diddy might still got somebody going over there to collect from her. Ain't no telling. But word on the street is she's still living in one of the buildings or whatever where Diddy is paying her rent. And I doubt Diddy is just paying her rent. And he ain't getting nothing out of it. I do believe he probably one of his little drip drops is popping through there collecting money from her or something. But I just don't believe that he's just giving her a place to stay and he's not getting anything out of it. She still recording a little escapade so when he get out he'll have something to watch when he get home? Like, it's something going on with her. I wouldn't even be surprised if she still was sneaking and sending them pictures of the new escapades of whatever is going on right now. Showing her the new meat that she done met up with online or whatever. He has to be getting something out of this still to this day. Because he cut off his own son. Well, we don't know if that's his son or not. But he's been cutting off sons that he was claiming at first, but now he's not really claiming anymore. He cut them off. They, when he said that how he gonna pay his car note, he told him, get a job. So why would he take care of her? And he not getting anything out of it, y'all. Why? To hold on to her so somebody else won't grab her up and have her working for them? Like, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. This don't make no sense. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.